That's all right. Glad we got our voices back here. A little update, but folks, man, welcome back. We got some great, man, awesome dirt racing back here. The Bill Calder Retreads series here, and we got some new sponsors out here right now. These guys are going through a little warm up. Steve's Custom Golf's warm up, that is. So, hey, if you're a golf fan, if you're not out here getting all the excitement of mud in your face, getting a little rubber on your head, all right, Steve's Custom Golf Gloves. I mean, if you're into golfing, now I'm not into golf. I know these are some retread guys, and everybody's over 55 here. And I know, golf's kind of one of them old man style sports, and I'm getting up there too, but I still, putt might be my thing, but hey, that's okay. Here we go, though. Tonight should be a good one. Welcome back, folks. Got a great one out here. These guys, man, to get geared up, folks. Hey, join us here, man, C2CRL and OSR Network on Twitch. So we'll give you a little bit of taste on which one you want to go to. Right now, we got the 358s out here. Those are the small blocks, from my understanding. See these guys, man, just warming it up. So, here we go. How y'all been doing out there? Everybody been doing pretty good? I host our new sponsors out there, Raven Graphics, K2 Motorsports. Y'all are great sponsors. And a lot of the drivers are back here, too. I'm going to try to also get these names down pat. I know sometimes I'll be getting the names and I'll be going like, Let's get highlighted here on the warm-ups. Let you watch the sights and sounds here tonight. Should be a solid race. Stay tuned, folks. All right, looks like we're going to gear it up here. Go to heat race number 1. Desert Demon Racing. Heat race number 1, that is. Who's out here tonight? Starting us off on pole. We got Mark Billings going to be the man up there. Tim McDowell going to start us up in second. Let the ticker man flip through here real quick. And we got Scott Tice starting third. Joseph Canellis right there in the fourth. Looks like Gary Proctor going to be there in the fifth. Mr. Network Moyer himself there in the sixth. Ed Harrison seventh. And Justified sitting in the 8th place spot. Here we go. Dirt racing tonight. Who's excited? Who's ready? I'm ready. Green flag in the air, man. We got the pace truck in. We're racing. So heat race 1 underway. Billings out front. Tice right there behind him. You got Moyer hanging on there in the 3rd place spot. This thing better get hot and heavy real quick. Little beating and banging going on. Billings out front. Tice there with him. Moyer holding on to that 3rd place spot, but Tice looking to the inside and see if maybe he can throw a slide job move on him. Is he going to be able to capitalize and take that spot away from him? Billings still right there. Tice still, man, holding on to that bottom in the putt-putt lane. Proctor holding on to the 3rd, 4th place spot for the moment. There's a battle there, too. Proctor says, man, hey, look out. Boom! Contact between the two. That slowed up Proctor a little bit. I'll say Procter and Gamble. We're gambling out here right now. If you can't get the ticker working for you, though. So far, so good out front there. Back at it again. Moyer's there. Proctor's got him on the inside, though. He throws a slide job move. He's got it covered. Goes to the high side to take that momentum away from Moyer. Moyer's nothing he can do. Meanwhile, up front, checkered flag's going to be Billings Tice Proctor for the top three. What a finish, man, in heat race number 1. Woo! I loved it. Let's move us over here to heat race number 2. The Pat Boys Racing heat race number 2 here tonight. We got Greg Parmalee starting out front. Keith Kincaid. I always say Kenneth. I don't know why. But Keith Kincaid. Stephen Bixler, the man right there with the Pat Boys, going to start us up in 4th. Eddie Hofstas, we're going to be starting 5th. We got Rob Cassidy starting there in 6th. Andy Patton in the 7th. And Joe Cujo, the man in the 8th place spot. Here we go. Heat race number 2. Pat Boys Racing here tonight. Who's y'all's favorite drivers out there? Let me hear it. Hit the likes and shares. I know the league appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. Don't like it, you can always hit the thumbs down button too. We still appreciate you coming by. Either way, we like you. Got some great, man, sponsors on board here this season. Bill Calder. I mean, what a season, you know, we had last season, and what a great series this is. To give tribute to the late, great Bill Calder, who put so much into the iRacing community and here on the dirt racing scene. It was awesome. So I know a lot of these guys, man, definitely were good friends with him out there in the Roger Craig and so forth. So awesome, man, to see them put this series on. Hey, thankful to be back here for season number 2 with them. Here we go. And the retreads. Hey, if you're 55 and older, they might let you race if you're 50. I'm not sure, you know. But I just know it's 55 and older. Go check out, man. We'll get you the website. You can go check it out. Sign up for the league if you want to get out here and try. Pat Boys Racing, heat race number 2. Parmalee and Company up front. Who's going to get it? Pace cars in. Here we go. Green flag. 7 laps to be on the board. Racing hard. Kincaid out front. Parmalee right there in 2nd. Boyce, man, holding on to the 3rd place spot for the moment. Well, Parmalee's under pressure. Been down on that low side. Boyce up on the top side. See it if you can, man. Get anything going. He's ripping that top side cushion. Bixler's back here too, though. A lot of guys, man, racing hard. So far, so good. Right now up front, still Kincaid rocking this one with a Parmalee. Boyce, Bixler there. Ossoff, Patton, Cujo, and Cassidy. Meanwhile, still Kincaid got a good lead. You got to look here to the 3rd place spot. You want to look at any kind of maybe a close. I actually got to go back here maybe the 4th place. I don't know, everybody's kind of spread out evenly. Whoa, never mind. Well, we were just looking at on board here with Ossoff, and the next thing you know, he gets knocked out of the way. White flag one more time. Kincaid going to hold on to it with Parmalee and Boyce rounding out heat race number 2. Woo! Fast action tonight. That man got Cheetos. Lord of mercy. Guys after my heart. All right, heat race number 3. Follows the Bill Calder heat race here. We got Brian Beam, the Menace, up front. George Proctor there with it. We got Roger Craig starting in 3rd. Armando D, he's right there in the 4th. Tom Holloway. And starting in 5th, Scott Green there in 6th. Terry Landis starting back in the 7th place spot. Here we go. Heat race number 3. Like it. Heat racing here tonight. Bill Calder Retreads. Also a new sponsor here, Team Holloway Racing and Graphics Dirt Division. So give a shout out, man, to Team Holloway Racing, which we've got Todd Holloway out here in this one. And he's got the Holloway, man, machine out here, graphics machine running. Make you look good on the track. Go check him out. Brian Beam up front. So he's going to see if he can't take this Beam machine up to the victory lane here in this heat race. Here we go. Proctor right behind him. Boy, Beam gets a shot out in the front. Here comes Mondo D, though. Bam! Right in the back. D says, how you doing? Took out Proctor. Roger Craig, the 747, made it through. Clear runway. He's good to go. Holloway sitting in third. Landis. That's Yoo-Hoo, man. I saw him in them Yoo-Hoo shorts, by the way, on the website. Good night, almighty. Woo! Scare away somebody with them things. Holloway right now. Boy, Landis under fire, though, from Scott Green. Green's on the inside. Holloway's banging the wall up there in the third place spot. Hold on to it, Todd. Meanwhile, the top two guys, man, they're kind of walking away here a little bit. Free to go in this one. Beam up front. Craig sitting in second. Holloway there in the third place spot. Landis still under fire by Proctor and Green. Those two guys, man, duking it out right there. So Landis is the best battle on the track. They're closing in on Holloway. Is time going to run out? That's going to be the question. What's going to happen? Landis back in fifth, but there's your third, fourth, and fifth. Meanwhile, battle for the lead up front. Roger Craig says, I want to win it. White flag, are you kidding me? Is Craig going to put the 747 in victory lane here for Heat Race 3? Yes, he is. What? Oh, man. He blew the doors off a Beam. Holloway hangs on the third. All right, folks, a little warm-up. We'll be right back here in a few.
Team Holloway Racing Graphics is your one-stop vinyl shop. We specialize in RC racing of all scales. We do full-size race cars as well. Have a sign that needs done, vehicles lettered, we can do it. PT Speed Shop. We rebuild quarter-scale motors, break them in, dyno them, and get you back to victory lane. We have a parts store opening soon. Check it out at ptspeedshop.com. Check us out at teamholloway.com. We would love to take care of your vinyl needs.
A&J Custom Creations, every design starts with your vision. From natural wood to sleek acrylic, we transform materials into stunning creations. Hands-on craftsmanship meets cutting-edge technology. No two projects are the same, because your ideas are unique. And bring your ideas to life with A&J Custom Creations. Contact us today at andyp@gmail.com or by text at 570-982-0685 for your custom CNC project in wood or acrylic.
All right, that was our Stu Wright warm up. Takes us into our feature here tonight. And feature time, Tim Holloway Racing and Graphics feature. We got a good set field here. Got Mark Billings going to start us out front in this one, along with Keith Kincaid. Still want to say Kenneth, my bad. Keith. My mouth overloads me sometimes. Let the ticker swing back around here. We'll look. Well, warm-up's a little longer than the normal warm-up video. Be 25 laps on the board here. Set to go. Roger Craig starting there in third. What a night he's had. Winning heat race number 3. I love it. It's set to go green. Tim Holloway Racing and Graphics feature here for the dirt. Remember, we got some asphalt after this tonight. Michigan Racing. The next gen car. Here we go. Kincaid up front. Billings there with Tice. Craig. Green flag's about to fly. Maybe not. We're not going. String gun lined up. All right. Kind of back up next. Yeah. Now we're back green. Kincaid out front in this one. Leading strong. Meanwhile, battle here for third place. You got Billings and Craig. Both those guys going at it with 3 wide, 4 wide, racing around about the 10th place spot. You got Beam, Boyce, Bixler right there. 2x2, yellow flag out. Uh-oh. Who was it? Go back and see. Was it Armando? Happened so fast in the dirt. Oh no. Like Proctor. Just spun around, got the wall. All right. That's going to put us under our first Masked Marauder caution here tonight. First time we get to throw that one out there. Good sponsor there in the Masked Marauder. And we're set to go back to our Masked Avenger restart here soon. Back out here, green. Have a Mask Avenger restart real quick. And yellow back out. I think we're trying to get these lined up here. Yeah, just trying to get everything lined up really quick here, folks. Hang tight. We getting there. All right, getting set to go back green. Our Mask Avenger restart here underway tonight. Bill Calder Retreads here. Back at it. The boy Ken K gets to jump out front. Tice right there with him. You got Billings, and then we got a big one in the back here. Whoa, we got cars everywhere. Uh-oh, hang on to it. Scott Tice back here. In our Mask Marauder caution. Oh, look, contact with the 888. Yep, 737 went around. Yeah, he got tagged just a little bit. 888 here. Goes up high right there in the 75. Just came in a little hot. Got him in the corner. Boom. He came up in the 45, had nowhere to go. Ouch. Puts us under a good old Mask Marauder caution here. Actually, we're still green. Really? There's no way. We're still green with all that going on? Wow. Okay. Kincaid out front, Billings. Tice, Craig. Parmalee. Flag man needs to wake up. Big crash and we didn't go caution. Wow. Right now, though, man, Kincaid's about to catch a lot of lap traffic right here. This could get really dicey for the leader. Now we got a yellow. The beam man is around. See what happened to him. Brian Beam. Oh, he gets tagged a little bit, got in the wall, spun around. And triple 88 not having a good night. Who's in that machine? Who's in that one? That's yeah, Mr. Moyer. He's not having a great night here. Well, that puts us in our Mask Marauder caution. Can't believe that one wreck, man, was not a caution. Wow. All that, man, was going on. It wasn't a caution. And finally get a car to spin. Get back green, man. A Mask Avenger restart. Meanwhile, Kincaid flies out front. Craig's there. Oh, yellow flag. What happened? Oh, Marauder. Well, Mr. Moyer not having the night he wants, man. We are under another here. Mask Marauder. Oh, the triple 88. Yeah, he's just not having a... Woo. Oh, and then the Yoo-Hoo man. He's got a smash can. He's losing a wheel. The wheel's out here racing. Wow. Yeah. Moyer's just not having the night. He's not having fun. He's getting beat and banged on every time we turn around. He's got a Mask Marauder caution, though. It's set to go back. Line them up. Back to our Mask Avenger restart here tonight. Green flag. We're back at it. Kincaid gets to jump on the field. Tice is there with him. Billin. Meanwhile, it's another 3 wide back here around about 6th place spot. Uh-oh. We got some mayhem going on. Yep, Bean around. See what happened to him. Well, these 358s are proving to be a little handful. Oh. That twice 75. Someone up in there, Steve Bixler. Steve. Running them over, putting them down. Under a Mask Marauder caution here tonight. I'm loving it. Who else having fun? That's what it's all about. As long as you're having fun. Back green. And our Mask Avenger restart. Kincaid still loving it. Tice right behind him. Parmalee's there. Craig still holding strong there in the 5th place spot. Got Proctor right along with him. Meanwhile, they're all, man, set up here. Nose to tail, back to back. Boys hanging strong right there in the 8th place spot. You got guys on the high side, guys on the low side. Like that middle groove's working pretty good so far. Kincaid's holding strong, still out front. Contact right there. Oh, Pat's blue ribbon. He's been drinking too much of it. Got up there to Craig. Boys did. They're 3 wide. Hold on to it. 67 says it's not where I want to be. It's Cujo. Craig's falling off the pace just a little bit. Cujo's right there behind him. Meanwhile, still Kincaid out front. He's extending that lead over Tice. Those 2 guys are trying to walk away from the field. Parmalee's got a little bit of shade right behind him. A Proctor. Proctor's trying, looking down on the low side. There's Holloway. He's got that Holloway graphics machine looking good. Billen's right there on his back door. Patton, along with him too, man. Proctor, got a car around. Who is it? McDowell. Oh, Tim. On our Mask Marauder caution here. What happened to him? Boom! Pops the wall and it just got around on him. All right. Mask Marauder caution it is. It's set to go back green. All right, get set back here. Well, Kincaid has been all over it on the restarts here tonight. He has been the man. If he can't keep it up right here. Back green. Mask Avenger restart. Kincaid jumps the field again. Out front, Parmalee's got his hands full right there. Him and Tice going to try to go nose to side by side if they can. Not going to happen. We got a call around the back. Who we got? Uh-oh. Go Canellis. Joseph. See if I got a replay here and see what happened. Got a nice like a pause machine. Oh, there's a little contact between them there, and he just had to whoa up. That was for a little bit of instance right there in front of him. Puts us under a Mass Marauder caution. All right, going to get set here. Go back green. Go back to one of our Mask Avenger restarts. See who we got. Back green. Racing it all here. Kincaid out front. Parmalee's got his hands full with Proctor. Proctor's right there on his back door. They go down the low side. They got Holloway right behind them. Meanwhile, looks like Tyson's finally going to close the door up there on the front. Under 10, so they go single file on the restarts here. They're a little further on back here and looking around about the ninth place spot. See what we got. A little contact right there. Proctor, man, goes into him. Who got that one? Side by side racing, almost 3 wide. You got Boyce, Billen, Patton. Patton's in that 87 machine. You see him. That's Roger Craig, too, trying to see if he can't low ball his way back on the inside. He puts a slide job move on him. He takes that spot away from Billings. And nobody's been able to do anything for the man up front. Let's go back a little further back here and see what Cujo's up to. And Moyer and Landis. Who's not been a factor here tonight. He's been kind of stuck back there. He crushed like a can. Bean. Justified. He's a justified man. What's happening in the back. Meanwhile, Kincaid up front. It's all Cheetos. He's hot and heavy right now with Tice. Tice just cannot pull right there on his back bumper. Trying everything he possibly can. Parmalee is hanging strong right there in the third. George Proctor, man, holding good right in the fourth. Tom Holloway right here. Now he's got a little bit behind him. He's got Gary Proctor. And the Proctor gang out here, man, running strong. One running fourth, one running into sixth. Holloway right now. Ooh, hang on to it. Proctor looks to the inside. He's going to try to take that man putting lane down on the bottom. He's going to scoot it around, see if he can't throw a slide job move here. This is a battle for fifth. Holloway is in trouble. Holloway goes high. Proctor goes on the inside. White flag one more time. Oh, what a battle, but it's going to be this man right here. 3 and 4, final time. They wreck in the back. And it's going to be Kincaid, Tice, and Parmalee finishing out the top 3. What a finish. What a finish. Woo. All right, let's bring third place man up here. Greg, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, buddy?
Man, pretty good. Well, I'll tell you what, looks strong out there. I got third place here tonight. How was you feeling on that track?
I wasn't feeling good at all. I was just trying to find a good place to run. I was watching Keith and Scott, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Proctor behind me there. And I tell you what, it was I couldn't find a good smooth place to run. I didn't feel comfortable at all, but it worked out. So that's a challenging track for sure.
Hey, it worked out for your team too, man. 1, 2, 3 out there, man. Good job on that. Y'all got anybody you want to thank for it?
Yeah, I want to, of course, Roger and everybody, Bill Calder, you for doing the broadcast, and all of our sponsors. I'm not up to date on who's sponsoring this series. I think I don't know if Andy's still doing it, and I think Tim, and I think Todd is kicking in all the trophies and stickers and all that good stuff. Definitely appreciate all that, and looks like we have some new incomers on board with us. So it's a great group. It's getting bigger and a lot of fun.
Well, there you go, third place man. Oh, Greg Parmalee, man, tonight. Let's bring up our second place guy here, man, Scott Tice. Scott, join the booth. Got a copy?
I got you.
Man, I tell you what, you was trying to run down old Kincaid up there all night long, and I mean, could you get to him though? I mean, is there anything you could have done to get to him?
Oh man, you got to have somebody make a mistake, and that's not something that he does very often. So I was kind of tucked in second and just hoping I could hold on to that.
Hey, well, right now you look good. You was up there, you tried to run him down. Still a good night for your team, man. You got anybody you want to thank for it?
Absolutely. I want to thank, of course, Todd Holloway for stepping up and doing what he's doing for the league, and A&J Custom Creations and Mauer Farms, and thank you for broadcasting this stuff for us, man. It's really appreciated.
Well, there you go. That's old Scott Tice bringing her home in second. Let's bring our man up here for our Mauer Farms Management Victory Lane here because he had the field covered. Keith, join the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Well, tell you what, and when you go back, I know I probably called you Kenneth, man, a couple times out there. I apologize. But, man, you were so bad fast, though. I mean, what did you figure out on this track to stay out front like that?
The key to this track with throttle control, being smooth on that throttle out of the corner and not blowing the tires up. Got the traction down, get it moving forward.
Was you kind of maybe worried with those cautions there that, every time you're going to restart, maybe some of you guys might be able to get around?
Yeah, definitely. Anytime you have a restart like that, you get to take the chance of somebody throwing it in there, throwing a slider on you. But, luckily we got good restarts, got out front, got some clean air, and was able to bring her home on the top step.
Oh, absolutely. And, man, a good night for your team there. 1, 2, 3, man, dominated night. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, our Cenex team, always great racing with those guys. This group of racers, great group of racers. Mauer Farm Management, AJ Customs Creation, and Todd Holloway at Team Holloway Racing and Graphics. Appreciate what those guys do for these leagues.
Absolutely, and there you go. That's old Keith Kincaid, man, dominating tonight. Again, congratulations there, Keith.
Thank you, sir.
There we go, man. Kincaid. Well, folks, hey, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We have got, man, some asphalt racing here for the Bill Calder Retreads. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, welcome. We went from the dirt to the asphalt. Here we go. All right, folks. When we go from the dirt side to the asphalt side to we let the dogs out for you asphalt division. Got practice right now. This is the Steve Custom Golf Clubs. Everybody likes golf clubs at this age. Hey, there you go. If you like golfing, go get some Steve Golf Clubs. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, still practice underway. Watch these guys. Ought to be a good one here tonight. Who's y'all's favorite driver out here? It's a good dirt race, by the way. All right, qualifying here at Michigan. K2 Motorsports qualifying here. All right, here we go. Who's going to put this thing on pole tonight? All right, qualifying. Right now, Keith Kincaid. Man, I got to get off that Kenneth. Keith Kincaid out front. He won the dirt race. Here we go. All right, one to go. Right now, Keith is the man. Won the dirt. Can he win the asphalt also? Gonna come out here, man, and dominate tonight. Nice. We let the dogs out for you. Asphalt division here for the Bill Calder Retreads. Good race so far, though. All right, a couple more laps here. Looks like Keith, man, Kincaid's going to be the man up front there with George Proctor. And John Statalos? Let's get up with him. We'll call him John S. for right now. Well, Michigan, it's all about the draft here. And keep up with that draft on this one. Momentum. Track position will play a crucial factor here. Depending on the cautions, too, of how they fly. And you'll have to see how that works out. But for the most part, I mean, you're going to see these guys grouped up together. Kincaid, Proctor. Stahl. John Stahl. I'm trying to figure out his name. Got a good field out here, though. Real good field. I like it. Good turnout. Well, that concludes qualifying here. We're going to go over here to our feature, Salted Dog Racing. That was K2 Motorsports qualifying. Now we're going to feature here tonight the man out front, Keith Kincaid. George Proctor right there, been in second. John Esman starting in third. Dole Lawrence starting in fourth. Tim Chapman there in the fifth. We've got Scott Tice starting in sixth. Joseph Canella's going to be in the seventh. We've got Gary Proctor in the eighth. Mark Billings in ninth. Bruce Windsor, he's starting in 10th. Mike Cranmer there in 11th. Greg Parmalee starting 12th. Rob Cassidy starting at 13th. Joe Cujo in the 14th. Roger Craig starting 15th. Ed Harris 16th. Terry Landon 17th. We got Kel Bixler starting there in the 18th. Stephen Bixler starting in the 19th. Andy Patton 20th. Pat Boyce 21st. Tom Holloway, he started 22nd. Mr. Moyer himself there in the 23rd. Stu Wright 24th. Mark Osler, he started 25th. And Armando D back in the 26th. Here we go. Cars are going to come off on the pace line here. Get set to go green. Keith Kincaid out front. Our Salty Dog. Feature tonight. He had a Cheeto dirt car. He's got a Cheeto race car. Next gen. Proctor on the outside of it. All right. See what he can do, man, on the asphalt here. I like that throwback to Rusty Wallace right there. I think that's John's in that. Yeah. Or is it Dole? One of them. Good John. Yeah, John. Good little throwback to him. Pace cars in. Green flag underway. We're racing Michigan style. Now the restarts will be a little bit hectic here because you're going to have to try to get everything you can on it. You can see right now these guys are getting fanned out. Kincaid out front right there. John right behind him. Proctor's another man sitting in the third place. Tim Chapman's there. But that's the 88 machine. That's Dole Lawrence. Yeah, he's the one that's got the throwback to old Rusty. You can just see how much of a momentum right now. Lead change up front. John goes to the point. Kincaid falls back behind him, going to do a little bit of drafting. Right there, Merrick on his back bumper. If he can't put his autograph on it. Meanwhile, down the inside, now you can tear up the tires here. Tire wear. Ooh, Kincaid got in the wall just a little bit. Not what he wanted. Right off the bat. Meanwhile, battle going on around about 7th place spot. We always talk about around the 10th place spot. Usually it's hot spot. Proctor drives that thing in there with Windsor. Real easy to drive these cars in. The turns. Oh, and then it just got turned. I mean, just got turned. Yellow flag out. Ooh, another car around, but I just got run over. Ouch. We watched that one live. Watch it one more time. They went a little door-to-door right there. With the two machine. Billings just got a little bit of the back end of him. Billings went through, tried to go 3 wide, and then just, I don't know, those two just got together. Wow. They bouncing across the thing there. Oh, and another one slams the wall hard. You know, Stu Wright. Well, we are under our first caution here tonight. And our first masked Marauder caution. John is the man up front right now, leading. And the one thing about this is caution laps do count here. So you do have to count them. All right, get set, go back green. Go back to our Mask Avenger restart here. Quite set to line them up yet. Getting close. Might have some takers in the back going on pit road. Unfortunately, lap 5 here tonight. Getting set to go back green. Lights off. Set to go back green. All right, gonna line it back up. Looks like lights off on the pace car. And set to go. All right. Lined up. Except for our Mask Avenger restart here. Getting set. Pace cars in. Mask Avenger restart about to be underway. John's up front. Looking strong. Back green here at Michigan. And a good jump, man, for the man up front there, John S. He's right there behind him. And they get a breakaway from the field, too. Meanwhile, you got Chapman, Proctor, Canellis and company there with Cranmer. Parmalee. Like I said, this track, there's a lot of momentum involved here. When you get out of shape with that momentum, the guy behind you is going to get a run on you. And it can close up real quick. Especially right here in turn 4, where you kind of sweep up the track. And you want to tend to maybe come back down the track. Might be somebody right there beside of you. You not know it. Grandma, he won a couple races last season. So then right here, actually going into turn 1 and 2, you see the car's getting a little bit tight. Trying to keep them down. Got Roger Craig hanging on the 9th place there. Cujo, he's up in the 10th. Let's see if we have any heavy movers right now, man. Mark Osler's been one of the heavy movers. He's up 13 spots at 12th. Along with Patton, who was right there up 11 spots. Armando D up 8, back in the back. So again, we always focus this 10th place spot. Seems to be a hot spot for Hornets. And a Hornets nest. And you can see it right here. Cujo's handling it there in 9th. Roger Craig there in the 8th. Patton's got 10th. Also trying to come up. Everybody just trying to, get in their groove, get their pace. And the guy in front of him makes a little bit of slip, a little bit of mistake. There you go. And you can see it right there. You see the 87 machine there, Patton. He went up high and just lost a lot of momentum, and that's going to allow Osler just to go right down on the bottom and take that spot away. And depending on what man Mark does here, he's going to stay down low. And you can see, man, Patton's going to try that outside lane. He might be able to get a run coming off the turn. The car right there slaps the wall on him. So he was able to get a good run coming out of the turn. We'll see what happens here in 3 and 4. Do it one more time. And he just lost so much momentum right there, though. So 3 and 4, he's losing a lot of momentum coming out of 4. But as he goes into 1 and 2, looking pretty good. Dole Lawrence, man, down a little bit, back in 12th. And meanwhile, leader out front, leading it. Kincaid right behind him. Chapman's trying to move in on him. Canellis right there in the 4th. Billings. Well, it is a freight train right now. 12 into this one. Everybody just being very patient. Hit your marks. That's what you want. Hit your marks. Joseph, Billin, Parmalee, Cranmer, Craig. And Craig been falling back just a little bit, even though he's up 6 spots. Cujo's there with him. And Craig's hitting the 747 machine. He is. He looks pretty good in that machine. Look at him. That's a nice one. Like that. White and red. I like the car, but paint job looks good. Awesome. Let's check out some of the paint jobs, by the way, since we're all kind of running pretty even right now. And the man out front, John, well, never mind, we got a caution. Ooh, Stu right? Let's see what happened back here. All right, Mass Marauder caution here. Right goes a little high. Oh no, that was the wow. That was Rob Cassidy hitting the wall hard, disintegrating that machine. Stu had to evade a little bit. Still out to Rob. Not clear yet. Spotter's still saying, oh yeah, and he just, yeah, he tried to make that move work. Ran up on that one car right here. He ran up on him. And yeah, it just, Spotter probably should have told him he wasn't clear. Next thing you know, boom. Ouch. Ouch. Past halfway though. Oh, we're almost halfway. Everybody coming on pits. 4 tires of fuel. All right, let's see what happens. Who's going to get back out front here? It looks like Dole Lawrence is. Now, Dole pitted on lap 4. So he went on that one caution. Let's see if that's going to pay dividends to him here. I don't know. All right, line them up, go back green. Back green. Mask Avenger restart. And out front, man, Dole Lawrence is going to try to see if he can't take this advantage out to the top and hold on to it. I'm not going to say that it might not be a bad idea, but we'll see if track position is crucial here. You see Keith Kincaid right there behind him with John, but you're going to see Kincaid's going to run. And the biggest thing here is Kincaid's going to have the tires to hold down low. Lawrence is not. You're going to see that car is going to kind of swoop up the top of the track, get a little bit tight. It's still going to be a tough place to pass. I mean, it's going to be not that easy to pass because it's such a momentum-based style track. See Lawrence holding his own right now. You know, we're only talking about 11 laps difference in tires. You do see Kincaid right there trying to get into the inside. Going to bring in John S. right there behind him up. Keep on. It's going to be a 3-car battle here soon. That's just how hard it is to pass on that bottom lane here. So much momentum on that top side. Good battle up front. Lawrence is wanting it. Kincaid's got it. Or Kincaid's got wanting it. Lawrence has got it. My bad. Lawrence on a little bit older tires, man. John right there moving to the inside, but I think ultimately those new tires are going to prevail. You can still see Lawrence fighting back on that outside, and that's what I'm talking about. That's just that momentum on the top side. Very momentum heavy. And you see, man, Kincaid just can't get that car to, can't let it rotate out of the turn. It gets pitched down coming out of the turn. He's got the tire going in and through the middle. It's coming off. He kind of needs that middle of the track, and there he went up to the top, kind of pushed it up a little bit. Looks like Lawrence gave him a little room that time. Still can't manage to get that pass. Yellow flag out. There's the brakes. Hit him. Bixler around. Let's see what happened here. Bixler up on that high side there. Yeah, he just comes down, gets hit, and didn't hit the brakes. Not quite sure why. But totaled another machine in the meantime. Yeah, I got Steve Bixler. All right. So Lawrence on pit road. John decided to stay out. I think it might be a smart move by old John's part there because he saw just how hard it was for Kincaid to get around. So I'm thinking not a bad move by John's part here. All right, folks, get ready. Stay tuned. We're going to be here. Going to be a good one. All right, line them up here. Get set here to go back. And our Mask Marauder caution here. Get our Mask Avenger restart. Got our Salty Dog feature here tonight. We let the dogs out for you, Asphalt Division. For the Bill Calder Retread series. Been a good series so far, by the way. Good set. Lights off. Gonna be 16 to go when we cross the line. Now, I think this is a good move for these guys up here. I mean, we saw how tough it was for them to pass back there. Here we go. Pace cars in. Green flag. I feel like this is a good move for John. You see Mark gets a jump off there. You got Osser and Billings. Those two guys are going to battle with each other, but I think John S. has got the... Whoa! Car to wall already. What happened? Ed Harris around. Bruce Windsor. What happened here to him? Just went up the track. Not quite. Sure, they just kept going up the track, and then from there it just pandemonium. There's a lot of cars out. Greg out of this one. Got hit hard. Yeah, not quite sure about that restart there, but yeah, I still going to go back on. I think this was a good move by John, staying out. And a lot of these guys there. I mean, yeah, Lawrence was able to get around a few cars there. And maybe if he can get around a few more and a caution flies, yeah, this might help him. Kincaid also. But that's their only way, is if they can get back up through this field very quickly. They're going to need some help with some cautions. Okay, so we got John out front here. And he pitted on that lap 15. So did Billings, Osser, Canellis, Craig Patton. And you see Lawrence was able to make up a few spots there right before that caution came. So it's going to be interesting here. And I think Lawrence, wow, Kincaid had to go way back. Actually, he pitted. Oh. It's going to be interesting to see. Now, these guys have enough to go the entire distance, too. That's another thing. And they go 25 laps. Here we go, Mask Avenger restart. We're about to see here, though. What can Lawrence pull off here? Does he have enough tire, enough time? Pace car's in. Not quite sure this line up here in the back. Green flag, but boy, right about the 12th place spot. They weren't lined up at all. You see one of the cars been dropping back. Greg right there, and you see Lawrence. He's going to try to use those tires. Problem is, he's got to get through this traffic. And he saw just how hard it was earlier. We got a car going off in the back here. Who is it? Who is? He gets it going. He's going back straight. So we stay green. Meanwhile, up front, John still leading this one. Osser's there with him. Canellis. And we do got a race. I just don't know. I say you've got that advantage with those tires, but this track right now, it seems like track position is so crucial. Look at Lawrence, boom! I don't know who that is, but whoever it is, just obliterated the wall. And they're in trouble. That's Tice. Got Tice. Wow. Yeah, he's going to have to go on pit road. I mean, he destroyed that outside of that car. Meanwhile, it's all John up front. Also there with him, Canellis, Billen, Patton, Craig. And then you do got Lawrence back here. The problem, though, man, with Lawrence is he's stuck in that traffic, and we've seen, even with new tires, very tough to come through this field. And he'll try to work them up here one by one. He does take that spot away from Craig. He'll try to get around Andy right now. But with 9 to go, it's going to be a tall order to get up our man and John and take that spot away from him. Woo! Hang on to that thing there, Craig. Not clipped old Patton. Craig couldn't see out front of that big 747 jumbo jet he had. Meanwhile, wild racing going on back here right about the 14th place spot. 2 wide, 3 wide. And that's Kincaid. And unfortunately, Kincaid, he came on the pits, but he is marred back in traffic, and he can already tell. Yeah, and we got a car smoking heavy. Who is that? Andy Patton. He's going to park it, and he's going to pray for a caution. Pray for a caution. Might want to tow that thing there, brother. I mean, there we go. Let's see what happened to him. Slid across the field and boom! Right into the wall. Ouch. Oh. Hurt the nose of it bad. And just parked there and had to think about it for a minute. That's all. Ouch. All John up front right now. Osser there along with it with Billen. Oh, car around the back. That's going to bring caution out. And that's got Roger Craig involved with that one. And Greg is off the steering. What happened back here? Greg was involved with this one. And Patton's probably going, man, I needed that caution about a couple of laps early. But the 4 went in there, put his nose in there, and then they just came together. 4 went in the wall. Craig, nothing he could do, no steering. Ouch. What in the world is Roger doing? Trying to drive that thing around. It ain't steering too well, Roger. Yeah. The thing says, no, we're not turning. We're going this way. Yeah. I think the steering and the tires are messed up. Well, under a mass marauder caution. Oh, good times, folks. Good times. This might put us close to a green-white checker. Let's see. John's out front. Now, Dole here, I mean, the caution helps him a little bit. He's still, yeah, it's still not there. I think he's going to need a little bit more help. I think you're going to need just a little bit more to get up there. All right, so we can't line these things back up. We got 2x2. To go green. I mean, this is Lawrence's shot right here, and I think if any time he needs to go, now's the time he needs to go. Don't think it's going to quite be a green-white checker yet. We'll be 3 to go when they cross the line. No, I don't think it's an official green-white checker. But we still could have one. Stay tuned. And a Mass Marauder caution here. Set for our Mask Avenger restart. Been a good one here tonight. Bill Calder. Retreads. We let the dogs out for you, Asphalt Division. Pace cars in. John up front. If he wins this thing, we'll get to find out what his name is. Meanwhile, here Lawrence, he does get a good jump that time. Needs to get a couple positions here. He needs to go, really push that car. Really utilize those tires. The problem is it's all about this track. And right there, boy, you can see, man, Billings. Osser got all over the back end. That's going to help Lawrence. Lawrence has got to get all the momentum he can. And he does. He drives that thing on the inside. Dole Lawrence is up to second right now for the moment. He hadn't cleared him yet. Maybe if he can get to the back door, but when they get up here, we're going to be getting to the white flag the next time by. And the more that Lawrence has to battle, man, there with Billings, that lets John, man, just go. No, caution out. This is going to put us in a green-white checkered. And, boy, I think John is going, man, I don't like it. Oh, you, man, just got run over on 131. Somebody said, man, he's giving away free yoo-hoos. I want one. Ouch. Terry Landis. He's not had the night he's wanted. He ain't getting a Ford. That's what you need. This is probably not what John wanted to see because they were coming up for the white flag. And this here gives a huge advantage to Lawrence. Because if Lawrence can clear Billings, he's going to be right there on that back bumper of John. And man, I'm going to tell you, John's probably sitting there going, oh, come on. This is not what I want to see. Let's see what we got. This has been an outstanding opener to the season here so far. Let's see who's going to finish this thing out here. John S. up there. Win it. Because Lawrence got enough with those a little bit newer tires. We've seen where it's been a little bit hard pass here. But let's see what we got. getting set to go back green. Pace cars ducking off. Green-white checkered attempt number 1 here. About to be underway. A Mask Avenger restart. Green flag. John gets a good jump. Man, that's going to bring Billings, and Lawrence did not get the jump he wanted. Being on that outside probably hurts just a little bit. I say it might hurt, but he might still get this momentum run coming. This actually might be better. Whoa, Billings up there, man, running hard. Look at the run off the turn, though, man. Lawrence is going to get. Oh, he's blinking bad. Whoa. And there just did his race in. He blinked hard one time and lost several positions, man, due to it. Wow, want to talk about a crusher. White flag one more time. John's got a clear track. Billings is right there, too, and Lawrence. Not quite sure what happened, but something just went haywire connection-wise. John's blinking bad, too. Mark's going, hey, go ahead, blink out. Like, right now. John's good. He's going to win this thing. And Mark Billings is going to hang on to second. Woo! Not quite sure what happened to started happening to the connections there. But at the end, everything just started going, wonky. Let's get a word with these guys, though. What a race tonight. What a race. I was bringing up Billings, get a word with him. Mark, join the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, man, I tell you what, a good run up there for yourself tonight. You got second place there. How was you feeling on that restart?
I felt lucky to be able to come out on that one. I don't know. I think 17 and was a little bit faster than me. Maybe if he wouldn't have got into Doyle, I think they probably would have had me. But that was a good race.
Well, I tell you what, man, you had a good one up there. Man, all night long, got seconds. Got anybody you want to thank for it?
Everybody here at the team and Hairball Industries. I don't know. That's about it.
I tell you what, hey, good run tonight there, man, Mark. Congratulations on that second.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, my bad. Well, sorry about that, Mark. Let's go down to Mario Farm Management, Victory Lane. This man. John, join the booth. Got a copy? John, join the booth. Got a copy.
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. I tell you what. Well, you got out front, was able to hang on to it. Now, I saw that pit stop you did there, and I said when you stayed out, I thought that was a great move because, Lawrence up there tried to battle with the newer tires, and it wasn't working too well earlier, right before it. Did you see the same thing?
I did. It was way too early to pit for, in my opinion, so that's why I stayed out. The tires were just getting good. I don't like new tires in these cars, so I stayed out. Hey,
paid off for you, that track position. And one other question. How do you say your last name?
Stathakos.
Okay. So I was just basically saying John S. out there all night long because I was like, I definitely would mess that one up. But, hey, you look like a superstar out there, man, and got out front. I mean, was you a little worried on that green-white checkered? I know once they came out there, I mean, you pretty much had a good lead up until that, and then that green-white checker come. Was you a little bit worried on that restart?
No. As long as I get the car to drive off, I should have been good. So, because as long as you don't have to go on the green, you can give a little space, right? You get a 2/10 lead right there off the bat. And then on the backstretch, as long as you get it 1 and 2 right, you get a good little runoff. So the draft really doesn't play a lot right off the bat until you get motor, and then it does.
Hey, well, it played off, man. Perfect for you tonight there, John. Got anybody you want to thank for the win?
Yeah, just my wife for letting me do this. And I appreciate all the guys, all the drivers. They're all fantastic in the group here. Everybody who runs it does a great job, and I'm glad I joined.
Oh,
thank you, everybody. And thank you.
I appreciate it, man. I tell you what, it was a great race, man, and great win out there tonight there, John.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
There we go, man. That's John out there, man, pulling it off, and we'll definitely get his name right. But, folks, man, what a race tonight, man. John out there winning this one. Mark Billings coming home in second. Mark Osler there in third. And Cranmer finishing out in the fourth. Joseph Canellis there in the fifth. We got George Proctor up in the sixth. Gary Proctor, so both Proctors back-to-back, sixth and seventh. Dole Lawrence fell back to eighth, man. Not quite sure what happened there on those last several laps. And Dole and Keith Kincaid, he was able to get up to the ninth. Ed Harris there in the 10th, man. Look back through it. So what a night of racing here for the Bill Calder Retreads. Folks, I hope you enjoyed it. For myself and everyone, have a good night.